one of the things that we've been telling clients and repeatedly so is that the data that will be coming out across the board, it doesn't matter what it is, earnings, macro data, the whole spectrum of data reporting between now and possibly, I would say, the third quarter end of this year is going to be quite, it's not going to show trend. They're not the most reliable data from showing any kind of future possibility or potential. So I think that's one of the things that we want to point out, that these are all exceptional data in that sense. So I guess we have to take the data as they come. We have to look for some sort of improvements or deterioration as we go along. And I think it's only by about the fourth quarter numbers that we will actually be able to start making some sort of an assessment in terms of what these numbers mean and what it means from 2021 perspective. So it's early days.
Okay, so what are you advising clients in terms of investment opportunities in China?
Okay, there we have a much clearer view. Like we've said, we've always maintained that China is one of the long-term assets to own. This has absolutely not changed, and in fact, if anything, strengthened in this environment. Look, given the kind of what we're going through right now, and the fact that we have a situation which is not created really by an economic event, but by an exogenous event, which is the coronavirus, and therefore we are beginning to see a completely different policy response that's required for such a scenario. So countries that can first and foremost afford a reasonable amount of deficit, meaning that the government is able to transfer wealth from itself to the private individuals, therefore expanding their deficits, ability to monetize part of that going forward, which means the ability to print money in their own currency, are very, very critical. And also those who have already shown that they can do this. So in this sense, the US clearly stands out. China is not that far behind, and I think is capable of doing more. So I would say from a broad spectrum perspective, there are countries like the US, there is Switzerland, there is Canada, there is a bit of Australia. These would be and China, of course, would be the primary markets to look at in an environment like this, Germany being the one possible name apart from Switzerland in Europe.